This is the Jim Morrison Boyhood home. It is located in Melbourne, Florida. Jim Morrison, songwriter, poet, and lead singer of the rock band The Doors, lived in this simple wood-frame cottage as an infant from December 1943 to the spring of 1944. Jim Morrison was born to Lieutenant George Stephen Morrison, who later rose to the rank of Rear Admiral, and Clara Virginia Morrison. His father was stationed as a naval officer at Naval Air Station Melbourne, where he trained to fly F-6F Hellcat fighter planes during World War II, but was relocated to a new base when Jim was only a few months old. This is a photo of Jim with his father on the bridge of the aircraft carrier Bonhomme Richard in 1964. Now Rear Admiral George Morrison commanded the USS Bonhomme Richard, which was the flagship of the U.S. Naval Forces during the Gulf of Tonkin incident that ignited the Vietnam War in 1964. After briefly attending Florida State University in 1963, where he was arrested for public drunkenness, disturbing the peace, resisting arrest, and petty larceny, Jim Morrison transferred to UCLA, where he met Ray Manzarek, Robbie Krieger, and John Densmore, and formed the band The Doors in 1965. The Doors would go on to record several highly acclaimed albums, including The Doors in 1967, Strange Days in 1967, Waiting for the Sun in 1968, The Soft Parade 1969, Morrison Hotel 1970, and L.A. Woman 1971, and are most well known for the single Light My Fire in 1967. Jim Morrison was known for his poetic lyricism. Considering himself a poet first, he wrote dark, intellectual, and mystical lyrics. Jim Morrison was also acclaimed for his magnetic stage performances. His rich baritone voice and unpredictable stage presence captivated audiences and made him one of the greatest frontmen in rock history. Jim Morrison was highly intelligent, often polite, but was also a chronic alcoholic, drinking 2 to 3 bottles of whiskey daily by the end of his life, putting him in a constant state of intoxication. Jim Morrison was a very controversial performer, frequently intoxicated, and once arrested for exposing himself on stage in Miami in 1969. But Jim Morrison is regarded as one of the greatest rock singers of all time. Jim Morrison died of undetermined causes in a bathtub in Paris, France, with a smile on his face, on July 3, 1971, at the age of 27.